Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Today we're diving into the exciting world of ethical hacking with Kali Linux. This Linux distribution is a treasure trove of powerful tools that cybersecurity professionals use every day to defend against malicious attacks. We're going to break down 5 essential hacking tools found in Kali Linux in a way that's easy to understand, even if you're new to this. We'll explore how these tools work, what makes them so effective, and most importantly, how ethical hackers use them to identify vulnerabilities before the bad guys do. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with Metasploit, arguably one of the most well-known tools in a hacker's arsenal. Imagine a Swiss Army knife for hacking. That's Metasploit. It's a framework packed with exploits, which are basically bits of code designed to take advantage of vulnerabilities in software. Think of it like this. You have a wall with a crack in it. That crack is a vulnerability. Now, Metasploit is like having a whole set of tools to widen that crack, exploit it, and eventually break through that wall, which in this case would be a system's defenses. But here's the cool part. Ethical hackers use Metasploit to find and fix these cracks before the bad guys can get to them. They simulate real-world attacks, see where the weaknesses lie, and then patch them up, making systems more secure. Metasploit has a massive database of known exploits, and it's constantly updated with new ones. It's like having a library of cheat codes for finding security flaws. And the best part, it's not just for seasoned professionals. Metasploit has a user-friendly interface, making it accessible for beginners too. You can use Metasploit to target specific operating systems, applications, or even network devices. It's incredibly versatile and powerful. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always use Metasploit ethically and legally. Don't go around trying to hack into systems that you don't have permission to access. That's a big no-no and could land you in some serious trouble. Stick to ethical hacking and you'll be golden. Next up, we have Nmap, short for Network Mapper. If Metasploit is the Swiss Army knife, then Nmap is the reconnaissance expert, the detective of the cybersecurity world. It's all about gathering information, mapping out the network, and identifying potential targets. Imagine you're a detective investigating a case. You wouldn't just barge into a suspect's house without doing some surveillance first, right? You'd want to know who's coming and going, what they're up to, and what their weaknesses are. That's exactly what Nmap does for networks. It scans networks, identifies connected devices, and even figures out what operating systems and services they're running. It's like having X-ray vision for your network. Nmap sends out special packets of data and analyzes the responses to create a detailed map of the network. This information is crucial for ethical hackers because it helps them understand the attack surface, which is basically all the points where an attacker could potentially get in. The larger the attack surface, the more vulnerable the network is. Nmap can also be used to identify open ports, which are like doorways into a system. If a port is open and unguarded, it's an open invitation for attackers. Nmap helps ethical hackers find these open doors and close them before someone unwanted can sneak in. So Nmap is all about reconnaissance, gathering intel, and understanding the lay of the land before launching any attacks. It's an essential tool for both attackers and defenders, and it's incredibly powerful in the right hands. Chapter 3. Let's move on to Wireshark, the ultimate network traffic analyzer. If Nmap is the detective gathering intel, then Wireshark is the forensic expert, analyzing every single detail of what's happening on your network. Imagine you're listening in on a conversation, but instead of words, you're seeing packets of data flying back and forth. That's what Wireshark does. It captures network traffic in real time, giving you a microscopic view of what's going on behind the scenes. This is incredibly valuable for ethical hackers because it allows them to see how data is being transmitted, identify any suspicious activity, and even reconstruct entire conversations. It's like having a security camera for your network, but instead of just recording video, it's recording every single bit of data that's being transmitted. Wireshark can capture data from various sources, including wired networks, wireless networks, and even Bluetooth connections. It's a versatile tool that can be used to troubleshoot network problems, analyze network performance, and of course, identify security vulnerabilities. One of the key features of Wireshark is its ability to filter and analyze specific types of traffic. You can filter by protocol, IP address, port number, and much more. This allows you to zero in on the traffic that you're interested in and ignore the rest. For example, let's say you're concerned about someone sniffing your passwords over the network. With Wireshark, you can filter the traffic to only show packets containing login credentials. If you see your passwords being transmitted in plain text, you know you have a problem. So Wireshark is an essential tool for anyone who wants to understand how networks work, troubleshoot network problems, or improve network security. It's a powerful tool that can be used for both good and evil, so make sure you're using it responsibly. Chapter 4. Now let's talk about John the Ripper, the password cracking legend. This tool is specifically designed to test the strength of passwords and, well, crack them if they're not strong enough. Imagine you have a locked door and John the Ripper is the skilled locksmith trying to pick the lock. It uses various techniques to guess the password, and trust me, it's surprisingly effective, especially against weak passwords. John the Ripper uses techniques like dictionary attacks, brute force attacks, and rainbow table attacks to crack passwords. Don't worry too much about the technical jargon. The main takeaway is that it tries different combinations of characters until it finds the right one. Ethical hackers use John the Ripper to test the strength of passwords and identify weak links in a system's security. By cracking passwords, they can demonstrate the importance of strong passwords and encourage users to adopt better password practices. Now you might be thinking, why would I want to crack my own passwords? Well, it's better to find out that your password is weak before a malicious hacker does, right? John the Ripper helps you identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. But remember, just like with the other tools we've discussed, using John the Ripper to crack passwords without permission is illegal and unethical. Stick to testing your own passwords or systems that you have explicit permission to test. Chapter 5. Last but not least, we have Aircrack-ng, the Wi-Fi security auditor. This tool is specifically designed to assess the security of wireless networks, and let me tell you, it's a game changer in the world of Wi-Fi hacking. Imagine you're a security consultant hired to test the security of a company's Wi-Fi network. You could try to guess the password, but that would take forever. With Aircrack-ng, you can capture wireless traffic, analyze it, and potentially crack the Wi-Fi password, all within a reasonable time frame. Aircrack-ng uses a technique called packet sniffing to capture wireless traffic. It basically listens in on the communication between devices connected to the Wi-Fi network and captures the data packets being transmitted. Once enough packets have been captured, Aircrack-ng can use sophisticated algorithms to crack the Wi-Fi password. The success rate depends on various factors, including the strength of the password and the type of encryption used. Ethical hackers use Aircrack-ng to identify weaknesses in Wi-Fi networks and recommend security improvements. By demonstrating how easily a Wi-Fi network can be compromised, they can educate users about the importance of strong passwords and proper security configurations. But remember, just like with all the other tools we've discussed, using Aircrack-ng to hack into Wi-Fi networks without permission is illegal and unethical. Stick to testing your own networks or networks that you have explicit permission to test. So there you have it. 5 powerful hacking tools found in Kali Linux that can give you a taste of the exciting world of ethical hacking. Remember, these tools are incredibly powerful and can be used for both good and evil. It's like having a superpower. You can choose to use it to help others or to harm them. Always use these tools responsibly, ethically, and within the boundaries of the law. Don't be that person who uses their knowledge for malicious purposes. Instead, use your newfound knowledge to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your digital assets. Stay informed about the latest security threats, keep your software updated, and always practice good cybersecurity hygiene. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's spread the knowledge and make the digital world a safer place, one hack at a time. Remember, these tools should be used responsibly and within legal boundaries. Don't forget to like and share this video with